Mega goal 2.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, dear student? I hope you're fine. Welcome back. Would you please, dear student, press like, subscribe and active the bell. فضلا منكم أعزائي الطلاب الضغط على زر الإعجاب والاشتراك في القناة وتفعيل زر الجرس ودعم القناة بالنشر بين زملائكم الطلاب. Okay, dear student. Unit 5. If it hadn't happened. 1. Listen and discuss. Page number 68 and 69. In this lesson you are going to ستقوم عزيزي الطالب في هذا الدرس بالتالي 1. Listen and discuss. Listen to the audio, discuss and answer questions. الاستماع للمقطع الصوتي ومناقشة وإجابة بعض الأسئلة. 2. Quick check. Discuss some new vocabulary and comprehension questions. مناقشة بعض الكلمات الجديدة والإجابة على بعض الأسئلة. 3. pair work. العمل الجماعي. Okay, dear student, open your book page number 68 and 69. 1. Listen and discuss. الاستماع والمناقشة. 1. Look at the pictures and write as many words as you can think of for each. انظروا للصور عزيزي الطالب الموجودة أمامك في الكتاب ثم قم بكتابة جمل عن هذه الصور حسب ما تراه مناسبا. Okay, dear student, now we will see an example for these sentences about these pictures. سنرى الآن عزيزي الطالب بعض الأمثلة على هذه الصور أو على هذه المواضيع التي سوف نتحدث عنها في الدرس إن شاء الله. The submarines couldn't have carried heavy loads without the wheel. كما نرى في الصورة عزيزي الطالب هذا الاختراع الذي اخترعه السومريون وهو عبارة عن العجلات. ونقول هنا على سبيل المثال لا يقوم السومريون بحمل الأحمال أو الأوزان الثقيلة إلا على المركبات. If it weren't for filming, many people would have died from infections. وهنا عزيزي الطالب نرى أن هذا الشخص الموجود في الصورة قام باكتشاف المضادات أو المضادات الحيوية والأدوية والتي تساعد الإنسان على الحماية من بعض الالتهابات والأمراض. وكما نرى عزيزي الطالب في هذه الجملة أنه بهذا الاكتشاف تم معالجة العديد من الأمراض. If electricity hadn't been discovered, people would probably still be using candles or gas lights. كما نرى في الصورة عزيزي الطالب هذا الشخص توماس أديسون مخترع الكهرباء، وفي المثال أنه لو لم يتم اختراع الكهرباء لبقي الناس يستخدمون الغاز والشموع في إضاءة منازلهم. People would still be traveling on ships if it weren't for airplanes. كما نرى في الصورة عزيزي الطالب الطائرة أول طائرة تم صنعها أنه إذا لم يتم صناعة أو اختراع هذه الطائرة فإن الناس سيسافرون أو سوف يتنقلون بواسطة السفن في البحار. The man who is unloading the truck should have studied harder. كما نرى في الصورة عزيزي الطالب أن هذا الشخص لم يحالفه الحظ ولم يجتهد في تعليمه ودراسته فلذلك قام بهذا العمل وبهذه الوظيفة. Dear students, now we will listen to the audio. Would you please pay attention with the listening?
Looking back. Inventions and discoveries that changed history. We often wonder if things might or could have been different. Would the world be a better place? What are the advantages or disadvantages of different inventions? The wheel. If the Sumerians hadn't invented the wheel in 5000 BCE, they couldn't have moved heavy loads. 6,000 years later, the Mayans and Incans in the Americas used the round shape in their architecture, but they had no wheels. Airplanes. If the Wright brothers hadn't invented the first successful airplane, people might still be traveling long distances on ships, and there wouldn't be as much contact among people on different continents. The Wright brothers first flew in an engine-propelled plane in 1903. Oil. If people hadn't discovered a lot of sources of oil, cars that run on gasoline wouldn't have become so common. The first commercial oil well drilled in North America was in Oil Springs, Ontario, Canada in 1858. Computers. If we didn't have computers, a lot of work would still be done with paper and pencil, and people in their homes wouldn't be able to be in contact with the entire world. The first PC was introduced by IBM in 1981. Electricity. If electricity hadn't been discovered, people would probably still be using candles or gas lights. Thomas Edison developed the first incandescent electric light bulb in 1879. Penicillin. If Dr. Alexander Fleming hadn't discovered penicillin in 1928, millions of people would have died from infections. However, the widespread use of penicillin as an antibiotic did not begin until the 1940s during World War II.
Life's regrets. At one time or another, we all look back and wish we had done things differently in our lives. The following are some typical situations. Mark the ones you have said or done. Discuss with a partner. ندم الحياة. في وقت أو آخر ننظر جميعنا إلى الوراء ونتمنى لو فعلنا الأشياء بشكل مختلف في حياتنا. فيما يلي بعض المواقف النموذجية. ضع علامة على ما قلته أو فعلته. ناقش أنت واحد زملائك هذه العبارات. Okay, dear student, now we will listen to the audio. Would you please pay attention?
1. If I'd studied harder, I would have passed that test. 2. I should have said what I thought about her hairstyle, but I didn't want to hurt her feelings. 3. I should have bought that thing last year. Now prices have gone up. 4. If I had been more careful, I would have avoided the accident. 5. I should have told the security guard that I saw someone breaking the lock. 6. If I'd known the trip was going to take so long, I would have taken another route. 7. Other afterthoughts?
وفي الفقرة السابعة عزيزي الطالب قم بكتابة أفكار من عندك. 2. Quick check. Quick check A. Vocabulary match to form new words and expression. قم بربط الكلمات التالية مع بعضها لتكوين جملة مناسبة. سنرى الآن الإجابة. 1. E. Oil. Well. 2. C. Heavy load. 3. Hair. B. Style. 4. Electric. D. Bulb. 5. Security. A. Guard. B. Comprehension. Answer true or false. أجب بنعم أو لا. 3 pair work العمل الجماعي. A. Ask and answer. B. If you could go back and do some things over, what mistakes would you try to avoid? Write down a list and compare with a partner. إذا عاد بك الزمن إلى الماضي وتريد فعل أشياء ندمت على أنك لم تفعلها، قم بكتابة هذه الأشياء. Now we will listen to the audio. Would you please pay attention with the listening?
What is your biggest regret? I should have been a more serious student.
What would have happened if the Sumerians hadn't invented the wheel?
They wouldn't have been able to move heavy loads.
What would you have done if you'd seen the thief?
I would have called the police immediately.
Workbook كتاب النشاط. Could the student this section at workbook which relates for our lesson for today on page number 47. Aisha said the Prophet spoke in a simple and clear way so that all those who heard him understood him. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. عن عائشة رضي الله عنها أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم كان يتحدث بكلام فصل يفهمه الجميع. وكذا للستودنت. نشكركم أعزائي الطلاب على حسن المتابعة. فضلا منكم الضغط على زر الإعجاب والاشتراك في القناة وتفعيل زر الجرس. هذا والله أعلم، وصلى الله على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه الصلاة وتم التسليم.